then Ronaldo! Balotelli, Aguero! It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. Here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
The Football Drop Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Football Drop Podcast.
Oh, yes. Welcome back. How's your headache?
I don't even know, mate. I've just given up having a head.
Oh, you giving up getting head? Okay. Fair enough.
There's so many things that I could say, but I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna go. Okay, Ben. Whatever you say, mate.
You should. Did you get a chance to listen to last week's episode? I'm just going to move on quickly.
Yeah, please do, because I'm literally still wanting to say stuff and I shouldn't.
You're a child. Absolute child. Yes, last week's episode. Did you have a listen, William?
I haven't actually yet. No, I have been a bit slacking. Mate, honestly, I have not stopped this week.
Oh, okay. We spoke about you at length.
Okay, good. I'll be honest. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to listen.
I'm very disappointed in you, and I know Ali will be as well.
I will listen, but I am very reluctant to listen for reasons. Whoever listened last week will know why I don't want to listen.
I honestly have no idea what you mean.
I can tell by the smirk on your face. You do.
I'm dumbfounded right now.
Yeah, honestly, mate, I was done. I was done for 2 weeks. I was out for the count, mate.
Yeah, you have been milking this for a while, to be fair.
It's still there as well. It's still kind of lingering on.
Like
not as bad. Not as bad.
Fart.
Yeah, like one of those really stinky farts. Yeah.
Just lingers in your pants for hours.
Yeah. Let's move on, Ben.
Did you have
them up tonight? What?
Did you have a nice birthday?
Yeah, I did, thank you. Other than being ill, yeah, I was all right, thank you. It was nice.
Good. What'd you get up to?
I had family over, and we did presents, and had some party food, and I went to sleep really early because I felt poorly.
Okay, so first, what did you get for presents?
Got a bit of cash, got some like smelly bits, we got the jumpers that you and Wazza got.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those.
Oh, yes, mate. Nice.
Yeah, I won't reel off everything, but I got some really nice stuff. I was very lucky, very spoiled.
Oh, mate, buzzing for you. And then secondly, what party food did you have?
Like British tapas.
Yeah, it's British tapas. Yeah, boy. I missed you last week. I'm not going to lie to you.
Mate, I've missed you for the last sort of month where I just haven't had the ability to get out of the house or do anything really other than kind of do what I need to do at work so that they think that I'm still working there. And
understandable. Do you know what, mate? I've realised over the last couple of weeks, I've had a lot more free time.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
And I'm like, what have I done? Like, what do I normally do? And I'm like, that's what I normally do. The other day, I had to scroll down on WhatsApp to find you to message.
Wow.
I never have to scroll to talk to you. You're always in those top 4, top 5.
Fuck off, top 2.
Normally one. But generally, you're always in top 5. Like most recently messaged. I had to proper scroll. I was like, I haven't actually spoken to him since yesterday. What the fuck is going on?
It's been insane, mate. I still feel bad, but we move on. How are you, my man?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm off this week, so I'm decorating, hence why the camera is blurry, because this room is absolutely stacked full of crap.
Okay. So you're decorating the fifth bedroom?
No, we don't live in your house. We don't have that many bedrooms.
You've got a massive
It's
house, mate.
a standard semi-detached house, mate. Nothing too grand. We don't have like an east wing and a west wing and the front courtyard and stuff like that. We don't have that.
Right.
No, we're just doing the
Should
back
work a
bed.
bit fucking harder then, shouldn't you? You've had me prick.
Oh. To think I actually missed you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. I forgot you just said some nice stuff.
Yeah. If Ali wasn't in Peru, I would have got him back on this week.
I know. Do you know what Selge said? She went, "Do you think Ben's like just gonna do it with Ali from now on?" I went, "Nah," for two reasons. The one reason is he is actually quite nice sometimes, and the second reason is Ali's in Peru.
You put those definitely in the wrong order.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear. But yeah, other than that, mate, all good. Just keeping busy. Just keeping busy. Also,
Busy.
we've got a week until we find out whether me and Laura are having a boy or a girl.
I
A son.
know. A Thierry or a Tiero.
Thierry or a Tiara.
Yeah,
Why would
exactly.
you your daughter Tiero? That sounds more boyish than Thierry.
Do you think?
Yeah. O's like a masculine sound.
Is it?
Well, yeah, like you wouldn't have Julio as a girl's name. You'd have Julia as a girl's name. Or Julia, as English people would say.
Okay.
But Julio, you wouldn't be like, oh, Julio the girl, would you? That just sounds silly. Look at Friends, Julio and Monica. You wouldn't be like, lesbians. You'd be like, Julio. Do you not see the logic?
No, it makes perfectly. Cheers, mate. Let's probably just move on from there because I don't know if anyone is listening to this thinking this is great content. Listening to you go, Julia. Oh, Julio.
So David Moyes is leaving West Ham at the end of the season.
That's insane, isn't it? After everything he's done for them.
Yeah, some say that he could probably never win over those West Ham fans, no matter what.
Yeah, to become European champions, Conference League, and then to get the boot. It feels a bit harsh, doesn't it?
Mate, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Did you hear what he said?
What's the difference this season?
Yeah.
Why are you shipping more goals? That one? Yeah.
Declan Rice was his answer.
Declan Rice. Yeah, man.
Absolutely
Probably
insane.
true.
Oh, 100%. Without a doubt it's true. There's no doubt. Declan Rice, right? I was talking to a guy at work who's a West Ham supporter for his sins, and he was saying, he was like, "What do you think of Declan then?" I said, you just can't describe it because, and he was just like, yeah, he just goes under the radar, or he went under the radar at West Ham. Like everyone knew he was good, but you don't know how good he is until you watch him every single game. And Arsenal fans are like, wow, Declan Rice is good.
Yeah, it's one of those. Like, we all knew how good he was, and obviously he bossed it for England as well. He always performed well in an England shirt.
Yeah.
But you still always questioned whether he can do it in a top 4, top 2 club. And he's just proved this season that he can. And there was no bedding time needed whatsoever. He fit in from the first minute.
Yeah.
It's just mental. There was no adjustment, which is unusual for this sort of level.
Do you know what is just as insane is that we could go from talking about Moyes losing his job to Arsenal like that. I bet this didn't happen last week.
It didn't actually. No, we kept quite on track for most of it. Apart from what Ali's like, but yeah, other than that, it was pretty pretty track.
So did you?
Sorry, go on.
Did you see who is rumoured to be taking over from David Moyes?
Yeah, Julian Lopetegui.
Yeah.
Can you explain this to me? Because I don't understand what the attraction with him is. He bailed on Wolves 3 days before the start of the season. He got sacked from Real Madrid because he was crap. He was sacked from somewhere else. Can't remember after that because he was crap. He was sacked by Spain because he was accepting the Real Madrid job. Why do people want him? What's the attraction about him?
So, the first point is Julian, not Julian, right? So that's just
Julian.
Okay, of course it is. And also, it is. He's a top quality manager. Look what he did with Wolves. He picked them up from bottom and he took them up to 13th. So he is a top manager. He did okay with Spain. Probably not the best Spanish manager that they'll ever have. Real Madrid. At Sevilla, he won everything that he could win. Not everything, but he won some stuff.
In everything.
He did win La Liga.
Oh. I don't think he even won Copa del Rey, did he?
I think so. Didn't he win the Del Rey and the Europa
The Del
League?
Rey. That's definitely what they call it in Spain. The Del Rey.
But they can't pronounce the A because it's too feminine, so they have to go. They call it the Roy, the Del Roy.
The Del Roy. Oh my god, what people talking about? But yeah, I just don't understand the attraction. I don't think he's better than Moyes. He'll play in a different type of football. I appreciate that. But
That's what West Ham want, isn't it?
West Ham up the table? No.
I think so. I reckon you'll see. I reckon you'll see what he's made of. Just like Birmingham City saw what Wayne Rooney was made of.
Oh my god, yes, I completely forgot about this. I'm really torn because part of me is gutted because we know that Goalpost Paul will be very upset by this.
Mate, how is he doing? Have you heard from him, or has he just gone underground?
He has been a little bit quiet recently, I must admit.
I thought he might be.
I did refrain from messaging him though, because I thought he will be drowning his sorrows. But what a poorly run club. So they were sixth when they sacked Eustace to get Wayne Rooney in, who has zero managerial credentials whatsoever. Apart from he did an okay job at Derby, considering they couldn't sign anyone, but they still got relegated anyway. But they sacked a manager who was overperforming with a bang average team. And then they got Rooney, who just absolutely slaughtered everything that was good about the club. Then they got Tony Mowbray in, who then fell sick. So obviously, according to you should just get rid of him because he's not allowed to do anything. Then got a temporary manager in who didn't keep them up anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Long and short of it is that's basically what happened. And the ironic thing was Blackburn. Did they win or did they draw?
I can't remember the result.
I think it was a win, but they stayed up at the expense of Birmingham. Who manages Blackburn?
John Eustace. Yeah. Karma is a bitch, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It's so bad. Did we feel sorry for them?
No, we did not.
No, we did not.
And do you know what? Another team that I don't feel sorry for.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. And do you want to tell everyone why?
Because they just had their appeal against their points deduction rejected.
They did. I don't know why they thought that they would be able to reduce that down.
What was it? 2 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Probably because Everton did. So they were probably trying to ride on that coattail.
Yeah, but Everton actually did things or tried to do things by the book and let them know really early. Forest decided to wait until like 2 months after the deadline, then go, oh, okay, we'll sell Brennan Johnson now then on the 28th of August. But the cut-off was 5th of June. And they had bids before that rejected. They rejected bids before that. Premier League heard it was like, well, get out. They're like, no, because it was only a little bit. I'm like, yeah, but you rejected that, and that would have kept you in line with the rules and regulations. So, but you decided, now, fuck it, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I agree. It's a bit mad, but you have to appeal, don't you? Like, on the off chance that they might get a 1 point deduction. I'm just glad it's all done with now, before the season is finished. The likelihood is, results haven't really gone the way of Burnley, who just continue to just do what they want. But that being said, it's good that it's all wrapped up and Forest will be safe. Everton are obviously safe. Sean Dyche continues to be a non-Premier League manager.
Mate, he's done incredible with them this season.
He's done okay. The latter half of the season, he's really stepped it up a notch.
It's because those tracksuits, mate. Tracksuit
Yeah.
done.
He hasn't lost since he's been wearing those tracksuits, has he?
That's why he's keeping it, mate. This is Sean Dyche adapting to the new way of being a manager.
Sean Dyche is the new Xabi Alonso, but Everton will never get beaten again as long as he wears a tracksuit.
Can you imagine if they went the whole season and then the last day of this next season he wore a suit and got smashed 8-0? Be insane, wouldn't it? I mean, they'll probably still get relegated because they'll have 36 draws. One.
Bit of sort of comings and goings. So let's start with the championships. I don't know if we spoke about it last week because I didn't fucking listen because it's shit. But Leicester obviously are promoted.
Yep.
Ipswich
Yep.
went with them.
Yep. Spoke about it already. Yep.
How? That only happened this weekend.
Hmm?
The Ipswich thing only happened this weekend.
Yeah, but it's pretty much all but confirmed. We knew they beat Huddersfield. Like, I think our little five-a-side team that we used to have probably would have beat Huddersfield. Especially with Nick, right back / striker.
But well done, Ipswich Town. Who do you think is going to go up with them?
I think Southampton.
Yeah, I can see Southampton doing it. It's obviously Southampton or Leeds.
Do you know what? Fascinating stat for you. Leeds have never won a playoff.
Really?
Yeah. 7 playoffs they've never won.
Wow, I did not know that. That's incredible knowledge.
So that's why I think Southampton.
Okay. We had a few kind of relegations, didn't we? So we've spoken about Birmingham and who was I just going to say? Who went down from the League Two?
I can't remember.
No, I can't remember. But we know who went up into League Two, don't we?
We do.
After a
Bromley
win over Solihull Moors. Went to penalties.
Yeah.
What happened? Tell the story.
Their captain, their central defender captain, stepped up for the final penalty. They had to score that to be promoted. He had an EFL League Two captain's armband on, and he stood there staring at the goalie, raised his eyebrows, smirking and winking away, and then just booted into the back of the net. The most ballsy move ever.
He just turned around, he put 2 arms in the air, and everyone just went running up to him. He said that the keeper went up to him and said, I know which way you're going. And he went, no, you don't, because I don't even know which way I'm going.
I didn't know that.
And apparently he'd been wearing the armband all season.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wore it in every single game because he was just so confident that Bromley were going to get promoted. First time in their 135-year history.
That's incredible, isn't it? That is absolutely incredible.
It's beautiful, mate.
Oh,
It is...
Sutton went down. I remember that. Sutton.
Oh, that's it. Sutton. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, John's not going to be happy. We had on earlier.
Yeah. Sorry, John.
But there is a man who's very happy, and that is Richard from Man Be Fat. who we will be seeing actually this weekend.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because we're going to the Man v Fat.
No. Explain why he'll be happy.
Oh, 'cause he's a Coventry United fan. They stayed up in the last day of the season because Sutton went down.
Yeah, well done. Thanks, Ben.
So this is why we need teams actually on a video, man. I can't understand everything.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, you're not... Yeah, I forgot you can't see me.
Yeah, I can't see it. I'm literally just reading WS with a little blue circle going around it when you're speaking.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Very
that. Yeah, all right, we'll get it sorted for next week.
Should we take a stroll around Europe now, though, for a sec? Because there's been a few league winners over the last week or so.
I've been doing things... I've just been doing things with my hands. And you can't actually see.
I can't see anything. Such an idiot.
Oh, my God, I forgot about that.
Honestly.
I wondered why you hadn't been laughing at some of the shit I've been doing.
Yeah, just sat here. The chemistry's just off now, mate. I feel like you've abandoned me.
Yeah, no, you are right. Shall I call you on WhatsApp?
No, it's okay.
You sure?
No, yeah, my phone's on charge anyway now. Real Madrid won La Liga.
Whee! Girona as well. They're qualified for the Champions League.
They have actually on Girona, they are under investigation.
Why?
For potentially breaking PSR legislation. And can you just remind me who Girona are majority owned by?
Is it the same group? The Blue Group or something? The Sky Blue Group or whatever they're called?
That's the City Group. Yes, but
the
very
City
close.
Group. That's it, the City Group.
I feel like this multi-club ownership thing is going to just be absolutely banned. And it's going to be because of them. They're touching everything, aren't they?
It's too late. It's just it's so far in now. It's just too late.
It's mental, absolutely mental.
You've got so many.
He spoke about it as well, but Xavi at Barcelona has changed his mind and he's not leaving now.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be buzzing about that with your favourite team.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you have to. Yeah, you can't see this. So, from the camera, that didn't go to plan. But yeah, Ben loves this team. He absolutely adores them.
I'm assuming a shit Barcelona shirt, which I do not like at all. But yeah. Nice one, idiot.
All my shirts are falling off my chair. Everything's going wrong here, mate. You've
good.
You can't see nothing that's going on. And if you could, it would be a fucking mess, a right mess. You'll be sitting there, hands in your head, head in your hands even, thinking.
Hands in my head. Yeah, I do that often, all the time. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is so odd. I don't know if anyone's going to listen. If you are, just comment something. Just make us feel like we're loved or something, please.
Yeah, send us a message and say, you boys, you make my day. Just lie to us. We need to hear it.
Any other news going on this week? Any other league winners at all, Will?
Did Inter win?
Yes, Inter did win. Congratulations. Took over Milan, basically.
Mm-hmm. I think PSV won as well. They won their league. Arne Slot. We've spoken about him.
No, we haven't. Tell us more.
So he is basically agreed to be the next manager of Liverpool Football Club after Jurgen has gone.
Do you think that's a good move, bad move? What's your thoughts?
I honestly have no idea. I think the style of football he plays is is kind of in line with what Liverpool would be used to. But if we start, the Premier League roundup and we start at yesterday's game on Monday evening with Crystal Palace against Man United, Erik ten Hag came from the Netherlands from managing Ajax, wasn't it? And he doesn't seem to have done a lot since he came from there. So I just don't know, mate. What do you reckon?
I don't know enough about him, to be honest, to really comment. Same as you. I think for Liverpool fans, I think it might be a bit of a blessing in disguise not going for a huge name, because he might just go under the radar and expectations will be lower than what it would be if they got a high-profile manager. And that's not to slate him or whatever, because obviously he's done a cracking job at PSV to win the league.
Well, who? Arne Slot?
Yeah.
He's not PSV's manager, so...
I thought he was at PSV.
Nah, he's at Feyenoord.
Where's he? Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Who's PSV's manager then? I thought... Oh, I don't know. I'm getting confused now. But yeah, he must be doing... to be linked with that Liverpool job, though, you've got to be doing something right.
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah.
True. Peter
Yeah,
Bosch is the head coach at PSV.
Ah, okay. He used to be at Dortmund, didn't he? Interesting. But yeah, I don't know enough about Slot to really comment, as I've clearly just demonstrated. So
Yeah, I mean, you've said that 4 times now, so I really appreciate that.
Lost my trailer. What was talking about?
I could tell. So what you do choose to do, like all good people, is just repeat yourself.
Yep, pretty much. Just hope I'll get back on that train of thought. But yeah, that's yeah, no idea.
So in summary, none of us know whether Arne Slot's going to be any good. Hope that he won't be, and Manchester City will capitulate, of course, next season and the end of this season, and everything will be fine.
Yep, fingers crossed.
Should we move on to the weekend's Premier League action?
Yeah, let's just go about the midweek game quickly, though, because Chelsea decided to actually play good football and beat Tottenham 2-0.
So, yeah, Chelsea played really well, didn't they?
They did. They played really, really well. And Tottenham are still really, really bad. And I'm a little bit concerned, because I really want Tottenham to win their next game. I feel like they're not going to.
Let's come on to that. Chelsea, so for everything that we have said about them, because they have been awful. They have been terrible. They have been the worst Chelsea team since the 90s, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably fair.
But how good could Chelsea be with this team?
I mean, we've said it I think we've said it all this season and last season. They could be incredible once that team gels and settles down. They need a manager that they're going to believe in and give time. Hopefully, do give Poch some time. But they can be incredible. But they've had, as you said, such a shocking season. They're above United now. They could qualify for Europe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
One of the worst seasons for God knows how long.
Yeah.
She's just incredible.
It's insane. They have definitely been Cole Palmer FC, but
100%.
You can't really complain at that if they're putting in a shift. I mean, Thiago Silva has been pretty consistent, hasn't he? He's obviously off. He's leaving Chelsea at the end of the season, which will be a huge person to replace. He was only going for a year. 5 years later, he's leaving.
That's crazy, isn't it?
At the age of 41, he's still playing football though. He's playing it in Brazil, isn't he?
Oh, is he? I didn't realise.
He's just confirmed. I can't remember which team, but yeah, he's just confirmed he's going to be playing in Brazil. But yeah, that fair place to them. But you are right, Tottenham. What is going on?
Don't know. I think at the start of the season, everyone was praising Ange for the way he plays and the fact that he doesn't change and he sticks to his guns. Now the fact that he stuck to his guns is not working, similar to what Vincent Kompany at Burnley's done. He's not getting those plaudits anymore. People are actually slagging him off for it. Like, sometimes you have to just accept defeat and tweak it. Surely.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, that first half ripped them apart. Every time they attacked, we got the ball back, bang, goal. Chelsea were doing exactly the same. Should have won by more than 2-0.
Yeah. And then at the weekend, that Liverpool beat them 4-2 and were far, far the better team. They did all right to get kind of a couple of goals back into it, but Liverpool could have had more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were very, very lucky to get 2 goals. I think the scoreline flatters Tottenham than anyone else, really.
Yeah. It is certainly a weird time for Tottenham. Yeah.
Bad time to hit at the poor run of form, isn't it? Towards this part.
It really is, yeah. I mean, Villa have given them a few opportunities to come back at them by dropping some points, but Tottenham are like, no, hold my beer, we're going to drop more.
Yeah, no, Tottenham are more like, no, let me hold your beer. Bless them.
Big game down at the bottom on Friday with a 1-1 draw. Luton at home against the mighty Everton with Sean Dyche, the Premier League manager.
Yeah, I was really disappointed in Luton. I have been for a while. I really want them to stay up, and they're just not doing it, are they?
No.
They're just doing it. I mean, Adebayo has been a big loss for them, and he's been obviously injured recently, and I think that's really, really hampered them. But I just want them to just fucking get ahead of Forest. Forest deserve to go down.
Why?
Because they're just such a whiny club. They hired Mark Attenberg to tell them about referee decisions.
Well,
Basically, he had someone to go, you're doing this wrong. Yeah, now, because everyone's like, Forest, you're a bunch of knobheads. They've gone, Mark Attenberg needs to go. We're not knobheads anymore. We're not moaning. Like, you are. You're just a shit club. Go away. Just get out of the Premier League. Done. Honestly.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I like Forest.
Really? What the hell is wrong with you?
I think they've got some good players. I really like Gibbs White. I like Hudson Odoi. I think they're playing quite nice football.
You're mental. You're crazy.
I think I prefer Nottingham Forest to Luton.
Oh my God. Oh. Hashtag bring back Ali. Jesus
Luton is just one of those clubs, aren't they? Like, just go down. That doesn't really matter because you'll just be happy to be in the Championship. They're just a team that no matter where they'll be, they're just like, I'm just happy. I'm just here for the good time. I'm just happy to be in the Championship. That is Luton.
Like you on this podcast.
Like,
just happy to be part of it.
Yeah, it's a bit like when you name big sort of chains of like food places, and then like somebody slips in like Subway. That's like Luton. Like you chuck in a Subway. Luton are like fucking buzzing to be just in the same name as Burger King.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So Saturday's games. Should we try and stay in some sort of order? Because you're jumping about all over the place, as you normally do. And you moan at me if I do it once. Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 0.
You're proper fucking salty today. What's the matter with you?
Keeping up the pressure at the top. Solid 3-0 win.
Yeah, it was a really good game, wasn't it? The Declan Rice speciale. He was quality, wasn't he?
Mate, man of the match performance again.
Yeah.
Is there anything Declan can't do? I'm over him at the moment. It's insane. He's just so good.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So, what did you think of the two important issues? The penalty. Was it a penalty?
Yeah, there's contact.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, definitely a penalty.
He looked. There's no doubt about that. Havertz looked for that. But it's a pen. There's contact, mate.
Oh, yeah. He's entitled to leave his foot there, isn't he? The keeper ran out. He's all right to go down. What did you think of the Semenyo with the foul on David Raya by Solanke?
Why can I not remember this? I literally watched this last night.
Did you?
Talk me through what the hell happened here. I'm drawing a complete blank.
So Semenyo hit the ball. Solanke, I think, did he run? He ran into Raya. So Raya, was that the one where Raya punched the ball from the corner, but Solanke was kind of in his way, and then Semenyo struck the ball and it went in the back of the net.
I genuinely don't remember seeing this.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So I thought
I can't comment.
I thought we were it's like Arnie Slot all over again.
What, PSV manager? That guy.
Yeah, that's the. I thought it was one of them. I'm not sure. But obviously, being an Arsenal supporter, definitely a foul. Should never have counted. So we'll move on from that. Did you see Gabriel's goal?
Are we
It
lucky?
was offside.
No.
What?
No.
Mate, it was a fucking banger. Left foot, smash top corner. I was like, where did that come from?
Mate, Gabriel could be the new Shaka Boom.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Should we move on to a game that you might have seen?
You can try. You can try. I don't want to talk about Brentford Fulham because it was a boring 0-0 draw.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
It really
bore.
happened.
Newcastle, Burnley?
Fantastic game.
Yeah.
Burnley are awful.
Yeah, they just keep doing the same awful things every game. It's like, right, we can't play out from the back. Company, what should we do? We'll play out from the back. But we can't. So, do you reckon that is basically what happens?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, after every game, on like the Monday when they do their analysis, they're like, yeah. So this is where the mistakes happen. So it's all happened at the back when you're playing out. You can't pass it well. You can't do this. You can't hand it under pressure. So what we can do for this week is we're gonna not practice that because we don't need to. We're really good. And then at the weekend, just play like that. That's fine. But we'll practice everything else around it. But it doesn't. It doesn't work.
No.
You need to. I appreciate they've got a young squad and they've got people they've got players for the future, and that's what they're planning on. I get that completely. If they go down, they've still got the parachute payments to be able to push themselves straight back up again, and they've got a year's experience of Premier League under their belt. I get that. They'll probably keep most of the squad together. But it doesn't always work like that. Sometimes you have to adapt if you're a manager and you want to be a good manager. You need to adapt to what's going on around you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. And that's kind of, thinking about Eddie Howe and some of the difficulties that Newcastle have had this season with injuries and such like. He seems to have managed to have adapted really well to the team that he's got. And, Isak, we knew he was going to be unbelievable. I mean, he missed the penalty, but we knew he was going to be unbelievable, and he's been really good. It was nice to see Callum Wilson get a nice little goal, a little bit of a tap in, but still a goal. And Bruno Guimaraes, that was a good goal.
On Callum Wilson, he's Newcastle's second scorer for the goals now.
Yeah, I know. Mental,
So we see it's like 100 behind Shearer.
Yeah, he'll never catch Shearer. Maybe if he plays for another 20 years, he won't be able to catch Shearer.
Well, no, about 40 games, wasn't he?
Special shout out for Gordon. I actually now am starting to think that he could fit quite nicely in that England team to go to the Euros.
What, on that left side?
I could see him on the left side. Yeah, I do think the left side is probably saved for Foden, who is unbelievable. But I think Gordon is more than adequate enough to take up that spot as well.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think he's a good option. So I don't think Rashford deserves that place.
No, mate, no.
Left side. What other options have you got? So Foden, if you're playing Bellingham as a 10, with Kane up front, I'm assuming. then Foden, excuse me, Foden cutting in from that left side kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah,
But if someone who can be a winger or cut inside, then I think Gordon's the one to get the nod there. I think.
Yeah, and then Declan Rice. You said Jude Bellingham, didn't you? And then maybe a Trent in the middle.
Henderson. No, Henderson. Of course he'll get in. Henderson.
I saw something. So I heard something earlier of who can stop that front six from winning the Euros, and somebody had commented the back five.
That's quality. That's absolutely brilliant and so true.
So true. You can just see it, can't you? Anyway, let's move on to my favourite team, Nottingham Forest. Massive 3-1 win against Sheffield United to pull them out from the bottom three, further out from the bottom three. 3 points clear of Luton Town. Probably too late now for Luton. I think they'll probably go down. But yeah, massive three. That's what you want, isn't it? You're not doing too well. You're fighting hard down the bottom there. You get Sheffield United, who have hardly shipped any goals this season, and you go there and you win 3-1 away from home.
Yeah, I think those Forest players must have sat in the change room after and gone, boys, have we only scored 3 today? But seriously, come on. And Sheffield United scored.
And they went 1-0 up, Sheffield United. Brereton Diaz penalty. As I was watching it, I was starting to picture a little scene in my head of Brereton Diaz, of whether he sort of, I told the story, didn't I, about him sort of playing for Chile. I wonder, and I really, really hope that when he kind of, he sort of was like, Brereton, Ben Brereton, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, and then when he changed it to Brereton Diaz, he got like a Spanish accent. Just, for no reason. He just starts talking with a Spanish accent. They're like, what's happened to him? Oh, he's Brereton Diaz now. Yeah, but why's he got the accent? No one knows.
Buenos días, amigos.
He turns into the fella from what was that football programme that was on Apple?
Ted Lasso.
Who was the
Danny
striker?
Rojas.
Danny Rojas. Yeah. He just turns into him.
Football is life. Oh mate, that's a brilliant image in your head. I'm worried where you was going to go with that. But yeah, that was safe. That's good.
We're safe.
Yeah, that was safe.
I just really hope that he thinks he's actually Spanish now, and I would like to hear him speak again, so I can just double check. Anyway, should we move on to the Man City game? They won. Well done.
I don't want to. Erling Haaland, 4 goals. Piss off.
Well, he did, and then he got pissed off for being subbed, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they probably need him for the other games, though, let's be honest.
100%.
He needs to be fit for them. Because I genuinely think they're feeling the pressure this season. I know they're doing very well. I do think they're feeling the pressure. No, I do. Because we're not going away.
No, we're not. No, you're right.
They probably watched us the whole season and gone, you guys, you'll be gone in like February, March, April latest. It's the 7th of May and there's still mathematically a chance we can win.
Yeah. Not likely, but still mathematically.
No, I think we know the title cities. But mate, they destroyed Wolves, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Well, it was the Haaland show, really. What did you think of that first pen?
I don't think it was.
Yeah. One of those, isn't it, where it's not clear and obvious, so... But yeah, I don't think it was. I think it was a soft one. I don't doubt.
That subjective 50-50 calls and that subjectiveness on a subjective think if the ref doesn't think it is, VAR are just re-reffing it.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fine line, but yeah, it's not for me.
I don't think it should have been a pen, and I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't think it was a pen. I just wonder if maybe VAR would have gone, actually that ain't a pen, but they probably weren't going to do that, and it wouldn't have made much of a fucking difference.
No. I mean, they probably would have scored more because.
Yeah, they were pissed off. So you made us angry now. Shock result at Brighton. They beat Villa 1-0.
Yeah, where did that come from? Villa just didn't turn up, did they?
No, not at all. João Pedro got quite lucky as well. It was a bit of a rebound, headed back in. And yeah, they did what they needed to do. Martinez got another injury. Robin Olsen was on, saved the penalty.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Though, isn't it, from Martinez to Olsen? I think that's where they will fall down a little.
That's where
especially in games.
Because he's had a couple of injuries this season, hasn't he? So, and he's always at risk of a suspension as well, isn't
he? Yeah. Every 5 games, you're like, oh my god, how many has he got? Oh, he's only got 3 yellows. It's okay.
Yeah.
A few more games yet, boys. I think that was a shock result. I think the biggest shock was the Chelsea West Ham for me. Was
it? I think this goes back to what we were saying earlier, that Chelsea are actually starting to show that they're a pretty good team. Madueke's all right as well. He's pretty funny.
Rapid though, isn't he?
He had a bit of bants about him as well. Yeah. It's because he scored a bit of a lucky header, and they said, yeah, it was a good header. He went, well, I think the ball hit me. Not hit the ball. Which was very honest, but yeah, very very true. And yeah, unselfishly knocked it to Jackson. But again, Cole Palmer in there.
Of course, naturally. I've got a question for you. Who is the luckiest striker in the Premier League?
Eddie Nketiah.
A, Nicholas Jackson, or B, Eddie Nketiah?
Eddie Nketiah.
Do you know what? I think Jackson's given him a run for his money this season.
No way. Eddie Nketiah, honestly, he just thrusts his hip at the ball sometimes and it hits him in the bollocks and goes in, and you're like, how did that happen? I've never known. I don't want to say he rides on luck because that feels harsh, but fucking hell does he ride on luck.
Oh mate, you're so funny. It's just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. But an absolute demolition of West Ham, I think it's fair to say, isn't it?
Well, yeah. No wonder they sacked Moyes after this. It was so poor, and West Ham have been very poor the second half of this season, at least. I couldn't believe when I saw that 5-0. Chelsea either lose by a lot or they win convincingly at the moment. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. They're just one of those teams, aren't they? This season just so inconsistent. Yeah. Next season, I think, if they stick with Poch, it could be a different prospect. We spoke about obviously the Tottenham game 4-2.
Mo Salah was excellent. Don't know if you want to say anything more on it.
No, not really. I think Salah did what Salah does. I think it's a big win for Klopp. Just kind of keeps that positivity going to the end of the season. You know, his big finale of the Carabao Cup. Fair play to him. Still won a trophy.
Yeah, true.
Can't moan too much.
More than I've done in the last couple of years.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't knock it too much. But one of the best games of the weekend. Crystal Palace 4. Manchester United 0.
They done Man United twice this season, home and away.
First time ever.
Yeah, first time ever.
Man United were awful.
Did you know, though, that Man United are the most entertaining team in the Premier League?
Where did he get that from?
Well, he got that from because it's true. Man United lost 4-0. That is fucking entertainment.
But he said they're the most entertaining and dynamic team. And what the fuck does that mean?
It means
That surely
he's
just
under
means
pressure and he's trying to convince the Glazers. Yeah, no, I said that we're the best though. Did you not see? And the Glazers will be like, oh yeah, okay, well done, yeah.
yeah. But Ineos are going to go, fuck off, mate. You're well shit. We need that PSV guy, that Arne Slot. He's good. They're like, oh, it's Peter Bost? Yeah, whatever. Get him in, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Feyenoord, PSV, Fenerbahce. Yeah, they're all the same to me.
mate,
All
could
the
get
same.
Scotty Parker in from
Mate,
Fulham.
jacket.
Yeah,
Get those-
we love a jacket.
Get those 4 stripes. The front 3 for Palace, I think, deserve a massive shout at the moment because they are insane. Eze,
Unbelievable.
Teta, Elise are just incredible.
If Crystal Palace have all 3 of those players for the start of next season, I will kiss your face.
Please sell one. Please, Palace. Steve Parish, if you're listening, just sell one of them. Just go on loan or something, just for just a week of that first week of the season. Jesus, as soon as it starts, and then that's fine. Get them back. Yeah, they're going to be broken up at the end of the season. Surely, someone's going to come in for one of them.
All 3. Well, Mateta might be the one to stay, but you could see him going. He's getting service and he's banging in goals.
Yeah, he could do a job at Chelsea, couldn't he?
Well,
Or not.
Yeah.
I know they've got Hoyland, but they could get someone like that in potentially.
Let's just go through Man United's team, right, that they had out. So
Yeah, before we do, just briefly, they
Go
do
on.
deserve a little bit of a shout because they didn't have any fit centre backs.
no, so
Yeah, actually did start in the end, if I remember rightly, or he was definitely playing.
so
But yeah,
that's what I mean. Like let's go through their team, right? So Onana in goal. I believe one of the goals, I think it was the Elise one. He just literally ran 30 yards and then just kicked it past Onana. It was like,
yeah,
what's
it's a
happening?
great finish.
Yeah,
But Onana made it look better than what it was, I think.
he's good at that. Goalkeeper. That's a bit of a trick for goalkeepers to make a goal look really good. Like, I missed it. Like, like Nketiah trying to header a ball. Bang! It hit my head and it's gone in. Oh, unlucky. That said, Darlow, Casemiro, Evans, and Wan-Bissaka. That was their back 4.
It's mad, isn't it?
Casemiro is decent. You remember when Arsenal had Flamini at the back for a while?
We did, yeah.
Casemiro should be able to do a job. Evans, why have they got Evans anyway?
Because he was training with them. And Ten Hag was like, this guy's well good.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's just Megs Casemiro. Let's get him on.
He's next
Darlow
to-
and Wan-Bissaka. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
To be fair, Dalot didn't have a terrible game. He was
He
actually...
never does. He's pretty consistent. Consistent. Mainu and Ericsson in the middle. Yeah, Ericsson probably not what they need anymore. I can see him leaving at the end of the season. I don't think he's good enough now. Same as Casemiro, to be fair. I think he'll probably be off. Then they had Anthony, Mount, Garnacho. Right? They didn't score a goal. They had 7 shots, I think it was.
It's ridiculous. There's just no balance in that team at all, is there?
And then Højlund up front. Now, their front 4. So Højlund was what? 80 million?
Something like that, yeah.
Anthony was 85 million. What was Garnacho? He wasn't too... Huh?
He was like 500 grand or something.
Yeah, he wasn't too much. And Mason Mount?
60 mil, 65, something like
65
that.
mil. So that front 4 cost an awful lot of money to get no goals against Crystal Palace, who have got an amazing front 3.
Yeah.
But
It's incredible. Yeah, it's incredible. And I don't see Man United changing for the next 2-3 seasons. I don't think they'll improve too much until then, because there is a lot of players they need to get rid of. And their entire structure needs to change. because they have got good youngsters in their squads or in their teams and their systems, but they just get rid of them all the time.
Yeah,
I think Mainoo's come to the forefront because he had to play because they had no one else. He probably would have been.
And he played well. It's like we've said it before, and we'll say it again, and we'll probably say it next season. Chelsea at the minute, they're shit, but you can really see when they play well. They really, really play well, and you can see their style. You can see it's coming. Similar that Arsenal had a couple of seasons ago. Similar to Liverpool at the start of the season where they were like on Klopp 2.0. Man City have always been good, but when Pep first joined to now, you've been able to see that transition. Ten Hag, never. No one has said to me, I can see what Ten Hag's doing, and I think he's going to be all right next season. I just don't see it.
Excuse me. No, I completely agree with you, mate. I completely agree. It's ridiculous.
And whoever comes in next, like you say, has got such a big build to do. Because do they want Anthony in that team? Probably not. Højlund, yes. Mainu, yes. Mason Mount, arguably, but maybe not. Rashford would be debatable. So the whole team... Garnacho, yes. The whole team needs pretty much a turnover with the core Garnacho, Højlund, Mainu. They need a whole new defence. You could argue Darlow could stay. Anana, you could sort of argue for and against him all day long. It's such a huge job. And are they going to have the funds to do it?
Probably not. I think the only way they will is to get rid of some players where they've still got a bit of resale value, or just let people go on a free. Like Casemiro, rip up his contract. Varane, he's out of contract at the end of the season. I think they're both on 800 grand a week between them.
Right.
That saves a hell of a lot of money then. 400 each. Bruno Fernandes apparently is up for sale. Apparently everyone is up for sale apart from Garnacho, Mainu and Højlund.
Fernandes has been good.
For everyone.
Fernandes has been he's been good. He's been very consistent, actually. I forgot about
Fernandes. Oh, he has, yeah. But apparently he's up for sale. They'll listen to offers for them. And I suppose he would probably get some value out of them still.
Yeah, he would, yeah.
So there would be teams that would be interested. But yeah, you're right. They have a huge rebuild job going on here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't expect to see them competing anytime soon.
No, which is good news.
Maybe.
Which is good news. Yeah. Anyway, let's leave the Man United saga because I think their next game is Arsenal. After everything I've just said, they're one fucking floor with us.
It'll be like 5-1. I'm like, how the fuck have you done that? Casemiro hat-trick. Like, what? Johnny Evans corner.
Fucking outpaced Havertz. What?
Anana scores from a goal kick. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's been really fun having you back, mate.
You too, mate.
I'm glad I could see you, and we had a lot of banter together. We're raising our arms about during the pod as well. It's been really fun. So listeners, I'm sure you've loved the chemistry. It's back in full blast, and we'll hopefully see you next week.
Yeah, and Ben didn't see any of what I just did. So thanks, guys.
Bye bye.